Let me ask you something. How many hours a day do you spend sitting? If you're anything like me, the answer used to be pretty much all day. 8, sometimes 10 hours just glued to a chair, whether I was working, editing videos, or browsing online. And here's the truth. That lifestyle was wrecking my health. I had constant back pain, tight hips, neck strain, poor posture, and by mid-afternoon, I was mentally drained. I'd stretch, I'd walk around for a few minutes, but nothing really made a difference because the core problem was how much time I spent sitting. That's when I decided to try something different. I picked up the AODK L-shaped standing desk, and after a few weeks of using it every day, I can honestly say this desk has been one of the smartest purchases I've made for my health and productivity. Let me explain why. First, let's talk about the design. The AODK desk is an L-shaped electric standing desk. That means it gives you a ton of surface space, perfect if you're working with dual monitors, a laptop, notebooks, or even a camera setup like I do. One side is for productivity, the other for creative work or gear storage. It's a functional layout that helps keep things organized and clutter-free. Now, the most important feature. It's height adjustable with an electric motor. And not just any motor, it's smooth, quiet, and quick. With the press of a button, I can switch between sitting and standing positions in just a few seconds. The desk comes with preset memory buttons, so I've saved my ideal sitting height and standing height. Switching between the two takes zero thought, zero effort. Now let's go back to the problem, sitting for too long. With this desk, I started using what's called a sit-stand rotation. I work sitting for 45 minutes, then I raise the desk and stand for 15 to 30 minutes. Sometimes I stretch, sometimes I just shift my weight a little. But the point is, I'm moving. I'm using my muscles. I'm keeping blood flowing, and I've noticed a massive difference in my body. Within 2 weeks of using the AODK desk, my lower back pain reduced significantly. My hips don't feel locked up anymore. I feel more alert during work. And mentally, I stay sharper because I'm not in a static, slouch position for hours. Now, what about stability? I know that's a big concern with standing desks, especially electric ones in this price range. I was surprised. This desk is very sturdy. Even at full standing height, there's no wobble. The steel frame feels solid, and the desktop itself is thick and stable. It easily supports my dual monitors and equipment without any issue. I also want to mention ease of assembly. The desk came well packaged with clear instructions. I was able to set it up solo in about 40 minutes. All the holes lined up, the wiring was simple, and the motor worked right out of the box. One thing I appreciated is that the motorized lift system is rated for 176 pounds of load capacity, which is more than enough for most home office setups. That means no matter how many gadgets or monitors I add, the motor lifts them effortlessly. Another nice touch, it includes cable management grommets, which helps a lot in keeping cords tidy, especially with an L shape where cables can quickly become a mess. Now, I'll be real with you. There are a couple of small downsides. The cable management tray isn't built in, so I added my own clips underneath the desk to route wires cleanly. Also, the finish is decent, but not luxury grade, which, honestly, is expected at this price point. But functionally, it does the job extremely well. And speaking of price, this desk currently goes for under $300 on Amazon. That's kind of insane when you compare it to other electric standing desks that cost $500 or more. And many of those don't even include the L shape or memory presets. So here's the bottom line. The AODK L-shaped standing desk won't just improve the way your workspace looks. It changes how you feel while you work. Less pain, more focus, better posture, and the flexibility to move throughout your day without stopping your workflow. If you've been dealing with stiffness, fatigue, or just want a smarter setup that supports your health, this desk is 100% worth looking into. I'll drop the Amazon link in the description below if you want to check it out. And if you're building out a healthier workspace, don't forget to pair it with an anti-fatigue mat and maybe even a standing desk timer. Small things that make a big difference. Thanks for watching. And remember, your body wasn't built to sit all day. So give it some support. Your spine will thank you.